So Control Priest is the deck I'm playing, and I use this one to get to Legend. And honestly, I gotta say, I was really surprised about this deck because Hearthstone Replay says that it is the 3rd worst deck in the game from Diamond through Legend. And I was like, there's no way that's possible. And there are a couple of reasons why I thought that. One, this deck cannot lose to aggro. I played horribly in like 2 of the games that you're probably gonna see right now, and I still won. Spoiler alert. There are gonna be a ton of comments being like, you misplayed here, you misplayed there. Didn't matter. This deck can't lose to aggro. Next, you have the fact that this deck does okay against control decks. You have KAZAKUSAN for late game value, and you're a control deck yourself. It actually does okay against Ramp Druid, because if you get KAZAKUSAN off of Insight, or even reduce its cost by just 1 with the Draconic Studies, you can actually keep up with Druid a little bit more than some of the other control decks in the game. And then the only thing it loses to is OTKs, which I haven't seen too much of. So I think this deck actually does really well in the meta. I ended up going 13-6 with it on my climb to Legend, which is not like insane, but still pretty good. And mulligans for the deck are basically just draw and early removals, like Insight, Horn of the Raytheon, Palm Reading just because it's super duper good, and then some of these early 1-drop cards just so you have something to do early game. So if you guys like this fun educational content, feel free to subscribe and come back for more, because I come out with 2 different videos a day and basically explain how to play multiple different meta decks. Also, there is a VODs channel for you to check out full streams, because not every deck makes the cut and losses are on there. This is actually goated, by the way. Condemn is the only one that's kind of bad, but I mean, I can just use it to get rid of mass Divine Shields. I mean, if I knife there, if I use the card, I heal 4 and I survive, but I don't win because he just life taps and kills me the following turn, and there's nothing I can do about it. I think doing the thing I did, which was going for the win, was correct. And I would do it again. Holding on to it and going for the win was correct. Interesting. Interesting. I think I want to Palm Reading this and then reduce the cost of all of these. I'll take a Hysteria. Hysteria is typically really good against Paladin. And then we're going to be able to draw. Condemn's not really going to be that useful. We can actually do Horn and Insight, and then Insight after that. So I think what I want to do is I want to Horn first, because that's the card, that's the time when I am least likely to get KAZAKUSAN. That is when I am least likely to find KAZAKUSAN, a 25% chance. And then, after that, we use Insight. Statistically speaking, this is correct, I think. We go bonk, bonk. And then we go Insight. We still don't find it, but, I mean, this isn't a bad card necessarily. We have 3 Hysterias. What the heck? Priest versus Paladin should be favorable. I think so, especially with 3 Hysterias to, like, stall out the game for a while. I think that should be salvage. Like, this should be winnable. We are going to play Light Maw. Don't give it Divine Shield, you jerk. I mean, either one we get at this point is good. Like, KAZAKUSAN or Raid Boss, both solid, okay? They're both good, okay? It doesn't really matter what I draw at this point. We're gonna go with you. I mean, I guess I could go with a more expensive one and just wait 1 more turn to Insight. Yeah, we'll go with a more expensive one. I don't need to necessarily Insight this turn. It's not like I can't play KAZAKUSAN until turn 6 anyway. If KAZAKUSAN would have been 5 mana, like maybe I play Insight there. But no, it's fine. I do love okay. Fair enough. We drew Raid Boss. Okay. I think we do this and then we Holy Smite that. And I don't need to I guess I should have renewed at the beginning of that. Let's see what I got. Palm Reading. Definitely pretty solid. I think I like it over both of these. I mean, Palm Reading reduces the cost of 3 cards in my hand. I mean, that's 4 mana cheat and an extra minion. Like, Thrive in the Shadows, yeah, it could have got me a good spell, but if it doesn't get me Horn of Raytheon, it's kind of doo-doo.
Golden rare.
See, that's a bit of a problem. That's a bit of a problem. I think we can just kind of like flood this and then Condemn. I don't really care about those minions. Hysteria. Wait, oops, can I go back? We'll take another Hysteria, I guess. I mean, I think 3, no, we'll take another Hysteria, it's fine. I mean, I'm just gonna condemn at this point, right? It doesn't even really matter. I should have Hysteria. That was my bad. I brain farted. I mean, I hit here and I condemn. He gets one or two more things. It doesn't really matter. Are you useful in any way? To replace my hero power? I mean, I don't think I'm gonna take that much damage. No, we'll go with the thing that gets me things on the board. And then we go boom, and then we go condemn. I definitely kind of misplayed there, but I mean, I could have Hysteria those two, but I'd rather him have a bigger minion on the board for me to Hysteria. I'm kind of sad the one card I didn't get was KAZAKUSAN. I drew 3 minions, and that's, I don't know, it's kind of lame. And he played Cariel, like, the game's done, actually. I hate to say it. I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but I think this one's over.
At ease, soldier.
I'm definitely exaggerating, by the way. Kill this off. Hero power in my face. And I mean, we'll corrupt it next turn with the Onyxia. It'll be fine. And if I don't draw KAZAKUSAN, the game's pretty much done, right? He pumps up a minion. We know what one of the cards in his hand is. I don't know. The fact that he takes half damage is just, it's I cannot deal with that. I mean, we heal 2 every single turn, ideally, other than 1 turn. Noble Mount, I mean, that's annoying, to be quite honest, but it's still, I beat it. That's corrupted. We got a long game. True, true, true. You know, all he needs is 1 big rush or 1 big charge minion, and Onyxia doesn't even matter anymore, right? Lol. Ha ha ha. He has 14 cards. All I gotta do is outlast him in fatigue, I think. And we have enough removal and resource generation to hopefully be able to do that. I really just need to draw Shard of Naru to guarantee at least a silence to beat Librams. And I think it's doable. Auspicious Spirits, though, is good. What does he have? What does he have? What does he have? What does he have? Hopefully nothing too good. Oh. I mean, to be fair, though, I don't think that's that bad. That's a little annoying. No shot! No shot. And then you trade there. It's crazy value. Hysteria, both of those two. We got a Shard. It's not bad. We'll do the more expensive Hysteria, because it's not like we have that much anyway. Then we play this. And then Renew and Hero Power, I guess. Oh, that's actually a pretty decent card. Don't mind that. Oh my gosh, I'm trolling. This draws me KAZAKUSAN. We can play him next turn. He's not reduced in cost, but at this point I have 10 mana, so it shouldn't really matter too much, right? Is the goal to get KAZAKUSAN out as fast as possible? In some matchups, yes. In some matchups, no. And I think in this matchup, it's definitely better to have him than to not have him. I mean, he's going to draw so many cards soon. I mean, we're going to have to silence and or Hysteria, a big minion. Oh my god. What is this? What are you targeting my face with? What is happening? What are you doing? This deck reminds me of Fatigue Warrior with the Boom Hero. Or does this deck? No, it does not. Yeah, we'll play that. Feels a big pumped minion. A lot of killing here. We'll just take this, I guess. The Blaster. I mean, we can get around some stuff with the Blaster. But I don't want so many reactionary things. Destroy a minion, make a big minion. Whole bunch of boom bots. I mean, this is only going to do like 4 damage, so. And the jars. Okay. I don't think he has a way of silencing, so we basically want to get the boom bot. You basically want to get the boom bot and the jars. And that is how we win. This card right here is Mr. Smite, and he's slowly but surely pumping this up to the point where I can't win. I'm telling you. That's what's happening here. I'm telling you. No, yeah, I'm not going to play the silence before he plays legendary. What do you think I am, silly? I'm not silly. I'm smart. I mean, noble now. I feel like I don't even care about that. I mean, killing this off feels like it's not bad. We have so much removal still left. It's not a problem at all. Then we hit that with this, and then we go face with these, and we heal. And at the end of my turn, he attacks this, and it dies, and he gains 3, right? Nice, okay. This is gonna be Mr. Smite, isn't it? I'm telling you right now, it's gonna be Mr. Smite. It's gonna be Mr. Smite, and he's gonna do like 24 damage to me. He's been pumped up 4 times, and I'm dead. Interesting. As much as I hate to admit it, I actually feel like this might be what's happening. We actually have to silence that, and then he'll kill that off, which is great, but I need to push damage. So we're gonna silence and probably play 1 canopy jars. Please don't actually be Mr. Smite. Please don't actually be Mr. Smite pumped up 4 times. No, he would need to be pumped up 5 times. 4 times. 4 times. No. If he's pumped up... Okay, I'm dead. I'm so sad. I told you. Wait, I'm at 1! Because I silenced the thing. I hate this game so much, by the way. I hate this game so... fucking... Okay, you know what? Sorry. Getting a little bit upset. Getting a little bit upset. I have to kill that. I have to kill it, and it gives me charge. Right? He should be dead. Am I wrong? Thank God! Oh my God! Wow. We're gonna keep both insights. Insights are just too good. Gift of Naru for healing, probably good, and card draw. Even against aggro, it's fine. Oh, that last game, it literally came down to 1 card and he had it. I'm so sad. If he didn't have the stupid Wand of Disintegration, I actually won that game.
Golden rare.
He had to top deck it too, because he didn't even have Guff. Oh! Okay, so it is more aggro based, which is nice. I do appreciate that. I'll Holy Smite it. I mean, 2 insights means I'm bound to get at least 1 Lightmaw Nether Drake, right? I just don't want him to Adorable Infestation that and pump it out of my grasp, out of my reach. Do I just play Insight and not reduce the cost? No. No, 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 no. We're gonna coin out Palm Reading. I will take Horn. That's actually super good. I think this means we just win. Like, look at this hand. How could I possibly... Wait, I'm not going to say anything. I'm not going to say anything that will potentially ruin me. But let's just say this is a really good hand. Like, it is a good hand. I take a lot of damage. I'll play Gift of Naru right off the bat, see what we get. We get Draconic Studies. I'll play this first. You got a Lightmaw. I think we play at least 1 of these, and then we get KAZAKUSAN. Honestly, not bad, but we don't hit here. I can renew to heal. It heals me 1 less than I would like, but it's not really that big of a deal. A Gift of Naru is actually pretty cool. We're not gonna hit. I mean, I guess I probably should have, but I don't think it really matters. I mean, he can pump it up or heal it. We're just gonna play the Lightmaw Nether Drake at some point. Oh, fudge. I mean, that's fair. It's fair enough. We're gonna go hit, and then play this. He's up with 1-4, 1 out on the board. We still can play the Gift of Naru at some point. We still have Insight to hopefully get Lightmaw Nether Drake. But, I mean, worst case scenario, it gets me the raid boss of Nixia, and that's not the worst thing in the world, right? I mean, like I said, it's not the worst thing in the world. We can actually play this and play this extra early, too. Oh my god, this is going to be an Arbor upturn. I'm so forked. Two condemns. Actually, two condemns would be enough. Two condemns would be enough to bring this back. So we're going to take condemn, and then we're going to go Gift of Naru. Okay. Arbor up is bad, but 2 condemns is enough to keep me in the game. Yes, the 2/4 lives, but again, double condemn will still be, will still wipe everything. Yeah, like I said, that is bad. I knew that was gonna happen. Double condemn happens. We get to play a Nixia turn 7, and even though we're taking a lot of damage right now, it should still be fine. And we have 2 mana left up, which means we can go Thrive in the Shadows or heal or something. If we go palm reading, we can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then maybe we can get something off of this. It still doesn't really change how it plays out, right? Holy Nova?
Not really red.
More good removal. Condemn, condemn. Thrive in the Shadows. We'll take another Devouring Plague from a removal. I feel like I've played this game so badly. I'm not even looking at chat right now. I just got super focused. Nice shirt, thank you. I appreciate it. I'm trying to look a little snazzy for you guys. I don't know why. We have to play this and then play the Lightmaw Nether Drake, right? Like, we just have to. That's too good to pass up. I don't care about a Nixia, really. It's going to be 3, we go trade, and then we just kill everything. Okay, we're back to the final boss, thank God. I mean, he has to concede here, right? There's basically no way he wins. We play a Nixia next turn, he's done. I mean, I guess technically, I mean, how can he do 12 damage from hand? He really can't. We'll just play a Nixia and go face and have a whole board of little dudes. And it'll win me the game. Thank goodness gracious. Might be wondering why hit with the 2/1. Well, that's really just to empty up space to probably play like KAZAKUSAN next turn, to be quite honest with you. I guess he was going to trade into one anyway, so I guess it didn't really end up mattering. We're going to go Devouring and Holy Nova. I mean, the game's over. We did it. We won. More expensive Devouring. Holy Nova. Gift of Naru. Heal. Go face. Woo! We did it. 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 We're back to the final boss. It was Aggro Druid. We did will it into existence. I don't think there's any deck tracker on mobile. Hysteria is good too. How is Hysteria good in that situation? Because he had, none of his minions were that big. Like, his 2/3s would have just killed each other off. Here's my problem with this matchup. It's dumb. He's gonna burn me from hand, and there's nothing I can do about it. We're gonna keep palm reading because it's great. We're gonna get rid of everything else because we're basically just gonna look for insight to try to find KAZAKUSAN as quickly as possible at a reduced cost. That way we can play KAZAKUSAN early and maybe, just maybe, use that to win the game. Wait, he's elemental. I trolled. I'm going to lose. We're going to do nothing. We might just coin out Nether Drake turn 3 instead of palm reading. We'll see what we end up doing. Because we have a... We have... It's fine. It's fine. We can just heal myself. It's not that big of a deal. We take a little more damage than I probably would have liked to, but... I'm not totally like super upset about it. He might still end up being aggressive, or he might be the Doomhammer version, but even if he is, I think we're still fine. We can play Insight next turn. In fact, we can play Palm Reading and Insight next turn if we want to. Then we're down both of our Shadow spells, but it'll be okay. I will probably kill that. Wait, is it Doomhammer version? No, you run that in the normal version too. Wait, yeah. He runs that in all of the versions. Do I play this again? All other minions? Thank you so much for the sub, Sergeant. I don't know how to say that, but thank you so much for the sub, Sergeant, and follow. Condemn is not really active. I think I just played the Nether Drake to wipe the board one last time. You don't die, you go face. I mean, sadly, it goes down to 1 HP, but I don't think that matters too much. Yeah, that's what I'm worried about. It could be Doomhammer, which would not be great for me. Hysteria, not the most important thing in the world. We're going to probably play Insight and Devouring Plague. We're going to hit here. We're going to Devouring Plague, even though it doesn't necessarily heal me up the most. And Insight. Well, Insight first, technically. It gives us KAZAKUSAN guaranteed. We can play him next turn, actually. And we'll go Devouring. And the only way we don't play KAZAKUSAN next turn is if he does something that, like, mega freaks me out. But most likely, we're just going to play KAZAKUSAN because we have everything we need. If that's Doomhammer, I'm moderately freaked out, but I don't think he kills me from 30 or 28 while it's still overloaded too. Like, I think we can wait 1 or 2 turns. And we got Thrive in the Shadows, which is actually super cool. We still have Palm Reading as well, so we'll play KAZAKUSAN. Big taunt minion, awesome. This is also awesome. The only problem is if he ends up dying, but he probably shouldn't die, right? You're great. I've killed like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 minions have died. I think Book is still decent. And then, I mean, this is fine to potentially finish him off turn 10. Although turn 10's really late, and we already have a 10 drop. So I think we're going to just take Bubba here. Because he's not bad. And then we can take Pure Cold to freeze him. In fact, like, worst case scenario, if we don't draw the taunt, we just go Thrive, we find Pure Cold, and he's just dead, right? Because then he can't attack, at least for 1 turn, which is awesome for me. I mean, a turn 6 KAZAKUSAN is fairly lucky for this deck to achieve, I'd say. Interesting. What am I looking for? Am I looking for Pure Cold, or am I looking for... Oh, you're such a dick. Am I looking for... I mean, I think I'm looking for Pure Cold, because he can't even attack. Although... Rockbiter would be 16, 18 damage. I think I'd rather take this. Oh my gosh, this is so tricky. Because, like, he could have Hex. But I don't think I care. Because, like, yeah, I could freeze him. But I think I'm playing Bubba this turn anyway. Because I don't think he can kill me from 22 HP. And he can't attack with that minion anyway. I think I'm just going to take this. And... attack with something. Hex could exist, but it gets stealth. Oh, it gets stealth, but he could freeze it again. I think I'm going to take that and then play this and kill that with the 5 minions. Because again, I don't think he kills me. The damage combo is only 16 unless 3 of the cards in his hand are Rockbiter, and Stormstrike. Or Stormstrike, Rockbiter. And as long as one of them isn't, we win. Whereas Pure Cold just stalls out for like 1 turn, which I mean isn't terrible. It's just not particularly good. I don't know. I might have overthought that. But the problem is if I do Pure Cold and then oh my gosh, he did have a Stormstrike. That is kind of bad for me, but whatever. We're gonna still heal 16 this turn. And he's probably dead. I mean, even if I have Pure Cold, he just sets up and does the exact same thing the following turn, right? I mean, I think we just do 24 damage this turn. We could go Palm Reading, and then that's 3, 4, 5. We can go Palm Reading, and it still works.
My form is perfect.
That's 0, so I like healing that as well. And then we're going to go heal a little bit, because why not? Draw a card. I think he's dead. Boom, boom, and then this is lethal. Cool, okay, nice. I really hope this is Shadow Priest. If this is Shadow Priest, this is so winnable. We're gonna keep Holy Smite, and we're gonna keep Insight in case it's not Shadow Priest, so we can draw a minion. 2 Insights, okay, might be a little bit much, but that's okay. Shadow Priest, the initial Holy Smite should actually do a lot of work. And that actually will be really, really good. Okay, so is it Shadow? Okay, thank goodness it is Shadow. Okay, Control Priest should do well against Shadow Priest. Or at least I have been told that that is probably the case. We have several different things that can corrupt the Insight very efficiently. We have Devouring Plague, Horn, Palm Reading, and the Lightmaw Nether. There's no way you're coining out a Divine Shield or anything on this. Please, I'm begging you. Oh, thank God. So the question is, do I kill off this so he doesn't get to draw extra cards? Or do I kill off this? I think him drawing cards is more important than me taking a little bit more damage initially. Like, I take 2 more damage, which, don't get me wrong, isn't great, but it does technically activate Gift of Naru, which is fine. You're just gonna get overrun because I chose to not kill that, but like, what else am I supposed to do? Palm Reading, both these get corrupted. We will take Hysteria because it's just good, and then we will do this. Yes, this thing heals, but that's actually good because Hysteria can now kill it more reliably. And we're not gonna play the other one yet because it's not gonna draw us a card. And the question is, what do we do now? I mean, I think we play double Insight and we just hope that we get Lightmaw Netherdrake, or actually we Hysteria the 3/4, and it should theoretically wipe everything. So let's go with that. Well, we can do this first, I guess, technically. We'll still have enough mana to do whatever we want. We got the Lightmaw Netherdrake. We did actually get it, but I don't think I'm still going to play it. I think we need to use this. Hopefully it hits the... Yes! Yes! Okay, awesome. Okay, perfect. That's literally all we needed. And then we're going to do this and... draw an extra card. Okay, I think we won. That's very, very helpful. Thankfully that died, but even if it hadn't died, it would have been the only one left. Oh, he has another one. Great, he has another one. Perfect. Exactly what I wanted to see. He probably thinks you're Miracle. I mean, Miracle is better. Do I want to draw a minion or do I want to play the Lightmaw? Or just play Devouring and Insight. Let's actually do that. Devouring is actually really, really good here. We can do that, and then we technically should have Incited first. We got KAZAKUSAN, great. We can play him next turn. And we'll take a giant taunt minion just to make him cry. I mean, it's either that or Malagos, but I think a big taunt minion at this point in the game will just be too much for him to handle. But GG, well played. I mean, Lightmaw would have been fine. I think I played this kind of out of order, but it's not the biggest deal in the world. Devouring Plague. I don't think I need to play KAZAKUSAN now. I think I'd rather just, like, control the board for maybe one more turn. Wait, this is my only shadow spell in my hand, so maybe I do this.
Guide my hand.
No, I'm still thinking it's gotta be you, right? Like, you're too strong to not play. I mean, we're at 7 mana. Maybe we play it when we're at 7. I mean, how can I not play it? We'll renew first and see if we get anything that changes our mind. Holy Smite plus Devouring Plague, we can hold on to this, and we can play these in a turn. Because I do still want to get Onyxia, because I can get there. We'll just take Holy Smite, and it's fine. See, the problem with playing KAZAKUSAN is I don't know what I'm going to get. And even though they're probably good, like 97% of the time they'll all be good, I could get offered bad stuff, and I'm not in a bad spot right now. Like, why would I waste that? Morning from Thailand. Good morning. Still streaming? You so dedicated to the game. Love to see it. I appreciate it. I am dedicated to the game. I'm more just trying to hit Legend, to be quite honest. Because I want to hit Legend. I've been so close for so long. I've literally been Diamond 1, Diamond 2 this entire time. But I just cannot seem to be winning these last couple of games. I got to, I think, 3 stars, and then I lost, and then I lost my mind. Killed the 3-2. Might be time to play KAZAKUSAN. It might be time to play KAZAKUSAN. I mean, we just win when we play Sleepy Drake, right? We just win when we do that. We get 2 of these things, we kill off 1, we heal. I technically should have traded this away. And then we just play the Sleepy Drake and we win, right? Like, it's not even that big of a deal. It's just game over. He can't get over this. At this point, I can play as badly as I want, and I think the game's done. KAZAKUSAN to assert dominance. Nether Drake. The Nether Drake's no longer active because he's not glowing orange. I should have done that and Devouring Plague that one turn. Yeah, it would have got me a 4/4 out on the board. In my head, I wanted to save it for AoE. But now that I'm thinking about it, he's not active anymore. So what was the point in even holding on to it, I guess? I mean, he's active now. We could play him, but I'm just going to play this. And he just concedes, right? There's nothing he can do. It's a 4/12 taunt. He's got 3 damage showing, and I can heal a buttload. He's done. He's done. Yeah, Papas, exactly. The whole point is my win percentage was already insanely high without playing KAZAKUSAN. Like, there's no way that I lose. So why play KAZAKUSAN on the off chance I, like, mega low roll or draw really, really poorly and just lose the game because of it? There's really no point to do that, at least in my opinion. So why do that when I could just do this? Yeah, the game will take like 2 minutes longer, but if he concedes, it really just ultimately wastes no extra time. I did ask for a Paladin. Paladin is winnable, and I don't think we can actually afford to trade away Shard and Naru. And we're going to keep Shadow Word Death too, because he's probably going to pump up either A, he's buff, and he's going to play Blessing of Authority, and we need this to even just survive. Or 2, it's just going to be a good card in general. I'm going to go Draconic Study. Oh my god. I think the game, if it's Libram, and I've seen a lot more Librams, will go late enough for a raid boss and Nixie to be useful, especially at 9 mana. Although we probably won't play it at 9 mana now that I think about it. We'll probably play like Lightmaw Nether Drake or something before we even get to do that. A turn 1 Trog would be a little annoying. Coining out what? Are you gonna hero? There's no way you hero power. Okay, that makes sense. I don't want to waste the Shard of Naru, and I don't want to Insight for not reduced cost, because if I draw KAZAKUSAN or Raid Boss Onyxia, it won't be nearly as good. I want him to pump up the 2/1 and either A, silence that, or B, that's a little frustrating, but no biggie. I'm still not going to trade this away. We can Hysteria next turn. I'm looking for that, especially if he pumps up something. That'll kill off... That'll kill off everything except, well, one thing, I guess. But I still think it has to be Hysteria here, right? Because if this gets out of hand... If I had 1 more mana, I would Holy Smite that first, but I can't. I'll just Hysteria. Most likely, the 2/1 lives. Hopefully the 2/1 lives. Then maybe we can silence that. We get to draw a card, which is great. This to heal up and draw another card is solid. I mean, we're still looking to Holy Smite that, right? We're still looking to Holy Smite that. I mean, that is 6 damage. It is a decent chunk, I will be honest. But let's just... Oh my god. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, we can do everything here. We can go Holy Smite, then draw a minion. Probably should have drawn a minion first. I don't know why. Every time I climb the ranks... Oh, that's actually so good. That's actually so good. Oh my god. Let's draw a card. And then Draconic Studies, and then you'll be 6 next turn. And we can just literally play Raid Boss Onyxia next turn. And we'll take one of these too, because I mean, it's a good card. I mean, it's a solid card. Raid Boss Onyxia for 6 is not bad. I'm feeling like I'm a Ramp Druid over here. Okay. He might just concede off of it. I don't know what removal he has for this. But I mean, this has to be. This is... I mean, it's devastating for him. Not to mention the fact that we still have good removal and another raid boss Onyxia.
The light dims.
Fair enough. Blessing of Authority. Killed. We planned for this. We knew he was going to do that Blessing of Authority play. We knew. We knew he was going to do it. We're going to go palm reading first, though. See what we get. Draw another minion. I mean, it's not bad, but if he happens to wipe my board, that is going to be very good. Then we're going to go boom. We're going to heal myself, and we're going to go face with everything. And I think he concedes. He should, right? I guess I technically should have renewed before palm reading. I missed out on 1 mana. Because then I would have also gotten insight. I didn't realize. It's my bad. I messed up. I don't want to say oops, because then that looks like I'm BMing him, and I'm not trying to. Finally, we did it, ladies and gentlemen. I'm pretty sure. Hopefully. I know I just said something that'll make me, like, disconnect in the middle of the game and I'll lose. He could also play Lightforged Cario, which would be bad. Thank you so much, my good sir. We're not going to hit him with an Onyxia. That's too mean. It's too much damage. It took me way too long to get Legend. I mean, I took 3 days off, and then I did a short 1.5 hour stream, and then a 3-hour stream. This month has been very slow, but we ended up going into Legend at rank, probably I'm going to say like 2,500. Oh, well, that's better than I thought it was going to be. Cool. If you guys want to see more gameplay about this class specifically, check the playlist here, and if you want to see just more gameplays in general, check the playlist here.